Hi guys, and welcome to another That You Mommy app review. Today, as you can see, I'm going to be reviewing an app from my tablet. It is called Eylean Task. At least you guys know. If you don't know by now, I'm horrible with names. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled Eylean. It's a productivity app, which I think it's very useful. It comes with, let's flick up, add board, template. It comes with 4 different templates. These are weekly planner, Kanban, priorities, Scrum, and it also comes with a tutorial. Now all of these templates are going to be, let's just add that there. They're going to be pre-installed in the app and they're just gonna be loaded on. You can then delete them. The tutorial also comes loaded on into the app. I love it because even though you can delete it, it still shows up in your templates menu. So just in case you forget how to use the app, you can just, pull up the tutorial and, and refresh anything that you may have forgotten. So the tutorial, this is the tutorial. It's very simple, easy to use. Once you open the app, you see all the templates, how they are, what they do, whatever, how they're set up actually. You can just delete them by flicking down and delete. I'm going to show you the templates that come available. I'm going to show you first the Scrum. The Scrum template is not one that I use, and I'm going to show you why. So you have product backlog, sprint backlog, doing, and done. I guess this is better for the team management. It says here you can manage your personal projects, but I don't really like I don't use the Scrum method, so maybe that's why. So you can just, let's go back here. I guess this one you can use like for team management, or it says product or product management. It's not one that I personally find very useful because of the 4 columns. So I don't really use the Scrum template. The other template, which I don't really use a lot, is the week planner, and I'm going to show you that one. Right? Oops. This is the weekly planner. Oh, and I had one there. Let's just open this one up. Okay, why? This template I just created. Week 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Those are the weeks of the year. Below the week number, it will tell you August 16th to August 22nd. That's this week, right? Actually, this is off. So you see, this is why. Oh, we're over here. September. No, actually, it's off. See, this is why I don't like it. I find that the dates of the weeks are off. I don't even know. And I know the tablet is okay. Let me show you the last one that I had. I created this template. It's another week template. I created this board based on the week template back in January. So it says January 2nd to 10th, that's week 2, January 11th to 17th, that's week 3, and so on. You see the red? That's because I didn't get anything done. I didn't get anything done during that week that I wanted to get done. So I changed the date on it. I changed the date to April 20th, but it doesn't really move the task to the week of April 20th. It just leaves it in the week that it was originally created in, which in this case was the week of January 4th to January 10th. So because of that, I'm like, I don't even like the weekly, the weekly template. When you're going to delete, you can't choose 2 at a time. You have to delete them one by one, which is really not a problem to me. I mean, I'm not that lazy. This other template is the Kanban template. Okay, the Kanban template, I was taking a creative live class, and one of the persons that was taking the class with me had mentioned Kanban. I guess there's an online Kanban something. I don't remember the site. And so it's the same thing that has it's like a web app or a page that you can do, but I had to log online, and I'm like, no, it's cool, but I can't use it online. That's why I preferred using it, either my tablet or the phone. Now, the Kanban, it's super I have to stop using that word super. It's very simple. You have your 3 columns. You have your to do, your doing, and your done. So what do you do with this? You just simply put in the to do all the tasks that you need to get done. Then you move them over to doing. Now it says limit 2, so you want to get those done 2 at a time only, so as to not be overwhelmed by the tasks that you have to do. Once you have them done, you just move them over to the done, and then you just keep switching, like moving over to the columns. It's cool, it's useful. It's not my favorite. Let's erase this. I like the priorities. Now this is the same technique that I use on my bulletin board. Yes, I have everything copied everywhere just so that I don't forget. You have your backlog. You have your P3, priority 3, which is a limit of 6. P2, limit of 4. P1, limit of 2. Doing, limit of 2, and then done. As you can see, I have a bunch of things here and done. What you do is you just put all of your tasks, all the things that you need to do in the backlog, and then start categorizing them by priority. Well, obviously, the 2 most important things that you want done or that you're doing, you're going to move them over to doing, and then P1 is the next thing. P3 is like least important. As you're moving things over to the done column, you just then switch your little task cards over, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to make another priorities, because that's priority. Oh, whatever, it doesn't even matter what I write. That's the template that I actually use. Oops, excuse me. Sorry about that. That's the template that I like using the most. Very easy to add a task. Can't really tell on the screen, I know, but it says right underneath this white card, it says add task, and it says it in each one of the columns. So I'm gonna add task, and this is my task 1. Doesn't say task 1 because I misspelled, but whatever. Task 1, task 2, and task 3. Gonna leave it there. Gonna tap on task 1 because I want to add more details. You could add more details. There's a description, get stuff done. That's the description. It has a checklist right here. Let me hide this keyword. Has a checklist right here. Now you can see that the bar is completely, it's like a violet purple, it's completely colored. And underneath the bar, it says add entry. So you're going to click on add entry, click in the white, and then this is, I don't know. Okay, I know. I need to cook dinner. I have to feed the dogs. And then I have to, I don't know. Oh, then it's nap time there, whatever. So I'm gonna hide my keyboard again. Okay, why do I have a checklist? Why don't I just do cards? Obviously, if I'm gonna do cook dinner, feed dogs, and nap time, I'll probably put those down as tasks, as separate cards here. But let's say that this task 1, it's, things to do at night. Things to do tonight. I know it's like spell check. I know. When you have a task to do, personally, I like to break them down into smaller micro tasks, just so that I know each and everything that I need to get done. This is very useful for me, and I think if you haven't tried it that way, maybe you should. When you have like this big thing to do, breaking it down into smaller tasks makes it easier to handle. So this is what the checklist area is for. As you can see, I don't know if you noticed that the purple bar is just gone. Why? Because I have 3 things, 3 checklists, 3 micro tasks that I have to get done. So if I click on cook dinner as it's done, it's gonna color it up. Then nap time, it says 2 out of 3, and it's a little bit further down. And feed dogs, 3 out of 3, the bar is completely full. If I were to, let's say I'm only gonna do 2, and I'm gonna go back. Now it's gonna say here in the little corner 2 out of 3, 2/3. That's 2 out of 3 micro tasks done. You can add a date if you want. Let's say today's date, and you can also have the option. You also have the option of marking it done, archiving it, or deleting it. I'm gonna go back. You can also do a lot of those stuffs on this screen. So I'm going to click on task. Oops. Yes. Click on. Oh darn it. This is where I suck. Okay, let's just click here. My checklist. Add entry. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. I'm gonna click, hide my keyboard, and I'm gonna go back. Okay. I'm gonna click here. See, this is the thing that, okay, I was hoping it happened. That sometimes I have a little bit of trouble with, darn it. There we go. Okay, clicked it. You kind of have to flick down on it, and from here you can mark done. You can have the due date on it. It doesn't have one. You can just, oh, I did August 13th, so obviously it's red because that date's passed. Yeah, I think my tablet's off. Rename, delete, archive, export, import, manage, archive, and the list. Now you're gonna switch it over to P3, P2, and this one, let's say I'm doing, along with, I'm also doing this and this and this. I want to try that again. So I want to, like, there you go. So you have to kind of like, I don't know, you kind of, I don't know, maybe I suck at technology stuff sometimes. So sometimes it gives me an issue, sometimes it doesn't. But honestly, of the Eylean task templates, the priority template is my favorite one. And as I said, it's just click down and delete. Oh, I love this color. Wait, before I delete it, I forgot to show you. Okay, you have your planned work here. On this side, it's going to show you, well, you have 4 overdue tasks here. Here, you have one that's due today, which is the one that you can see here in yellow. Anything that's in red, obviously, is overdue. So I want to delete that. Now, Eylean also has Eylean boards, and that's mostly for teamwork, but it's something that's available online. I'm not quite sure if it's available on the, you know, as a tablet app. Do I like Eylean Tasks? Yes. Is it my favorite app for productivity? Nope. I'm still a very big Telerik Tasks fan, but I do love the priorities template on this. One of the things that, well, another thing, because I already said I have an issue with the other template, is that I wish I was able to create my own template. You can create, you see it's an empty template, and this is mine, but all it gives you is sort of this, my task, and you just start adding tasks there, you know, whatever it is that you need to add, but it doesn't give you the option of maybe choosing, I don't know, maybe I want 3 columns or 2 columns, or maybe I want to put them in categories. So it doesn't really give you the option of creating your own template. So, okay, that's it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I already told you, is it my favorite app in the world? No. Do I like it? Yeah, of course I like it. I like it very much, and I find it super useful. Very useful, excuse me. But of all the templates, personally, I prefer the priorities. I do wish that I was able to create my own template. Do I recommend it? I say give it a try. I'm not gonna say like the other app, that the other kids app that I'm like, don't even waste your time. Yeah, you should give this one a try. You probably find it more useful than I have. And that's it. I will talk to you guys next time. This has been a That New Mommy app review for Eylean Tasks. Bye.